Hey guys, this is Era Gaming, and we're doing a Minecraft in chat, except this time we're doing it with a kind of a twist. So when I get into the world, I'll explain it a little bit better. And just so you guys know, my spawn was absolute garbage on my other world, so I deleted it and remade a world. I put it on creative. Crap. Let me quickly fix this. Okay, the problem has been solved. It reasonably decent spawn. Could be better, but could be worse too. Um, but yeah, this one's gonna be a little different. So today, or this particular video is gonna be part of a series of videos in which I create like a story. But I'm gonna have you guys like comment things like ideas for characters and stuff like that. And I'll put them in the video. So today I'm going to basically be creating the base of the world. And when this video gets 2-3 comments detailing or mentioning like characters they would like to see added, I will make another video and where I start putting the story together. So let's get into it. So my two favorite genres in the world are science fiction and fantasy. So this is going to be a mash of science fiction and a fantasy world. So it's these two conjoined worlds that are connected through this portal. And this portal essentially allows them to travel from the more futuristic portion to the more fantasy portion. The futuristic portion is going to have like all sorts of things like space travel, teleportation, definitely very modern buildings and interesting technology. The fantasy one's going to be it's going to be a good deal less advanced, but it's going to have different species that can't survive in the futuristic world. The common species between both of these worlds are humans, and I'm going to say an elf-like species. Oh shoot. Die. Hey. That's going to be the common species between the two worlds. So, in the futuristic world, like several different alien species. Dang it. I definitely would like to see some alien pets. I feel like that could be really cute. And in the fantasy world, we're going to include dragons, giants, dwarves, elves. If you think it belongs in a fantasy world, then that's the kind of character I would like to see. And now that I'm thinking, and the fantasy world's going to be mostly plains and mountainous regions, though I do want to have like a central, like, not quite central, but it's like in a mountain pass. I want there to be like desert land. And the futuristic city is going to be located in a desert, and they get most of their resources from an aquifer that's located underneath the city. as well as morning dew, because there's a big ocean nearby. I feel like the people of the city, the inhabitants of the city, have terraformed a lot, meaning that like there's a lot of custom landmarks that people have made. I have no idea what I think I want the plot of the story to be centralized around. I think I'm going to make it like you have to defeat like this object. Like there's this object that you have to beat to like save everyone in both worlds. I also feel like I want to make it have something to do with this portal that's connected the two worlds. Like, I feel like the portal is workable for the two species that can live in both, or that can work in both, but those aren't the only species that can technically live in the futuristic city and the... It's just the way that the portal was created, not created as turned out. And I feel like to get these, to get it, I feel like you're gonna need like a weapon of a sort, so like a spear or like a sword. Not sure yet. And the, and I'm gonna make it hard to get. So you're gonna need to get like 3 artifacts, and each one of these artifacts, in order to work, has multiple different components that you need to travel from one world to the other and then back again to complete. But that's kind of that's kind of like the story and kind of very basic plotline. Hold on a second. That was weird. I got a phone call. I feel like the elves have like a telepathic ability. And I'm trying to figure out the reason why I feel like only elves and like humans. Oh, I've got an idea. So the reason that only elves and humans can go through the portal is, one, because they're the only species that can see it, because they're the only species that actually live in both worlds. Not that it's not that I've traveled from X world to this world or vice versa, in originating from one world. No, both of them have origins in like, so humans existed in the fantasy world as well as the human world, and the same with the elves. It wasn't like, giants exist in the fantasy world, but they do not exist in the futuristic one. That doesn't mean that you can't have giant aliens. I would love to see that. But that's kind of what I've been thinking about, like, kind of what I would like, or that's like the setting and the basic plot. I'll try to get more into detail about the plot in later episodes, but for the time being, let's see if you guys can create a couple characters and we'll go from there. So I think that'll be it for me. Again, please, if you have a character idea, share it in the comments, and I'll try my best to put it in the next video. If you liked, please consider subscribing. As always, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I hope you all have an amazing day.